A, meeting opening. A1, call to order. A2, pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now observe a 30-second moment of silence. Thank you. We move to A3, adoption of the agenda. Are there any consent agenda items that a board member would like to have discussed as an action item? Hearing none, do I have a motion that the governing board adopt the meeting agenda?
I move that we adopt the meeting agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Oropesa. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Solorio. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Moving to B, presentation. B1, Alhambra Foundation for the Future Scholarship Recipients. And I'd like to introduce Mr. La Liberty.
Thank you, President Conchas, Governing Board, and Superintendent Dr. Maez. I'm here tonight as a representative from the Alhambra Foundation for the Future and to present to you just some of this year's scholarship recipients. Here in Alhambra, we believe every student is entitled to receive a quality education through the efforts of effective teachers, caring support staff, courageous administrators, involved families, and of course, the support of Governing Board and Superintendent. We believe our students can be college and career ready, prepared to compete in a global society and achieve success. This year, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Alhambra Foundation for the Future. 30 years ago, AFF granted its first scholarships, and we granted 4. And these scholarships are always based the same back then as they are now. You just have to be a graduate from promoted from one of our 8th grade schools, and then be interested in going on to higher learning. You may remember last year that we were able to fund 35 scholarships. This year, we're pleased to announce that we're actually funding 51 scholarships. Wow. Yes. The recipients, as you could see, a smattering of them behind me here. The recipients of these scholarships range from 17-year-olds who are just out of high school to people who are over 40 and have decided that now's the right time to return to school and get their degree. Wow, this fall, yes. This fall, these former Alhambra students, and I'm talking about the people in the room and the 51 people, will be off to schools ranging from Phoenix College, that's where I started my higher education, to ASU, from Harvard to Notre Dame. Wow. To celebrate this year's scholarship winners, we have a video that highlights one of our current year winners, as well as a former winner who has gone on to success right here in Alhambra. Once this short video is complete, if I could ask President Conchas, the whole governing board, as well as Dr. Maez to come on down, we'll do a little procession, shaking hands and giving up the certificate as soon as the video is over.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Valdez. I'm the recipient for the Alhambra Foundation for the Future. I'm currently going to school at Phoenix College, and I am studying to become an elementary teacher. The K through 8th is my focus for sure, but to be completely honest, I think K through 5th would be my go-to to teach. After my degree, I want to be teaching. That's actually one of my passions and goals. I've always wanted to do it since I was little. The AFF scholarship has helped me to actually obtain more classes that I wouldn't have been able to get due to my income or current situation. I can't go full-time without it, so it has definitely helped me get more classes, actually to finish my degree faster. There was a teacher that impacted me when I was going to school. Her name is Ms. Ludwig. She was just so sweet, passionate, and caring. I still remember trying to mimic her when she was reading or anything like that. So she definitely was a huge impact for sure. I went to Simpson Elementary and Westwood Elementary here at Alhambra. So Westwood I started K through, I think it was 4th, and then I transferred over to Simpson, and that's where I promoted. First, I'd like to thank AFF for giving us the opportunity and the scholarship opportunity. Honestly, it definitely helps a lot of individuals. If you promoted from Alhambra schools, just go and apply. It's very easy. It makes no impact on how long after you promoted from one of the Alhambra schools. You can definitely apply and reach out, and they can help you. I would say just do it. You never know what's going to happen, and just keep fighting for what you want.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Noble, and I'm the principal here at James W. Rice. What I love most about my job is starting from the classroom teacher and the various positions that I've held through my career here in Alhambra is the connection and relationships I build with kids. I enjoy seeing them accomplish hard things. You know, we're working on making good choices and then celebrating when we can make a good choice, or hey, I'm having a struggle making a friend, and then working on building friendships and relationships. I enjoy being on the campus where I was and being able to give that same love back to kids. It fulfills my day. So when days are hard, I think back and go, so worth it, so worth it. The AFF scholarship provided that additional support or boost I needed to help me fund books and additional supplies, lab fees, things that the President's Scholarship didn't cover. So removed barriers and obstacles for me so that I could pursue my dreams. But it also signified a community of teachers that not only gave me a strong education, but still continued to believe in me. And so that's why I love this scholarship so much, and why I wanted to come back and work in this district, because this community gave so much to me. I want to pay it back and pay it forward and give an opportunity to kids who have similar circumstances. So I've been lucky to be on the AFF board, and I've been able to read the scholarship applications and see where kids go. And we have had students leave Alhambra who have gone on to be scientists, doctors, engineers, veterinarians, counselors, real estate, architects, small business owners. Like, you think of it, they've run the gamut. I just want to say thank you so much for all that you've given me. I hope I've made you proud. I want to keep that legacy and keep pushing it forward, because it's a worthwhile cause. This is our future. It's a big trust that our families have in us, and I want to keep that forward. So thank you for believing in me. Thank you for donating. Thank you for helping remove obstacles and barriers so that I can pursue my passion and my dreams.
Okay, if I could ask the governing board and superintendent to come on down. And then if you'll listen for your names, we'll come on up and have everybody get recognized. And parents, if you want to get up and negotiate a good place to get a picture, please feel free to do so. Don't feel like you're stuck to your seats at all. Okay, I think we're good to go. Excellent. All right, we'll start with Adriana Jaramillo. Adriana is going to Arizona State University. Yes, absolutely. She went to Granada East School, and she is having a double major. She is studying medical studies and population health. Next up, we have Adeline Figueroa Huerta. Adeline is going to NAU. She went to Simpson, and she's going to be studying civil engineering. Next up is Alfonso Barrera. Alfonso is going to ASU. He went to ATS, and he is going to be studying computer science. Next up is Anna Morrison. Anna is going to Grand Canyon University. She went to Catalina, and she is studying secondary education. All right. Next up is Cynthia Valdez. And she's one of the stars of our video there. Cynthia is going to Phoenix College. She went to Simpson School, and she is studying early childhood education. And all these education people, we have a home for you when you are done. We want you to be here. Next up, we have Debbie Jaime. Debbie's going to Northern Arizona University. She went to ATS, and she will be studying psychology. And we hire psychologists as well, so keep that in mind. Next up, we have Ellis Williams. Ellis is going to Northern Arizona University. He went to ATS, and he is studying music. Next up is Emma Kibsey. Emma's going to Arizona State University. She went to Alhambra Traditional School, and she is studying biology. And we have Hunter Long. Hunter is going to Arizona State University. He went to Alhambra Traditional School, and he is studying nursing. And again, we hire nurses here too, so that's good. We do. Biology teachers, music teachers, there's almost everybody, right? That's right. Next up, we have Jasmine Andrade. And Jasmine is going to the University of Notre Dame, and she went to Sevilla West School, and she is studying civil engineering. Next up, we have Jimena Ramirez Navarro. And Jimena is going to Lehigh University. She went to James W. Rice School, and she is studying neuroscience. And we have Peter Andrade. Peter is going to ASU. He went to Sevilla West, and he is studying aerospace. And we have Priscilla Aranda. Priscilla is going to Arizona State University. She went to Andalusia Middle, and she is studying nursing. And we have Richard Lopez. All right. Richard is going to the university, has been going to the University of Phoenix. He went to Simpson School, and he is studying business administration and management. And then we have Sebastian Tellis. And Sebastian is going to Glendale Community College, and he went to Granada East School and is also studying business administration and management. And then we have Timaya Jackson Long. Timaya is going to Gateway Community College. She went to Alhambra Traditional School and is studying elementary, my apologies, is going to Gateway Communities, went to Simpson, and she's studying respiratory therapy. Then we've got, Vanessa Puentes. And Vanessa is going to Northern Arizona University. She went to Alhambra Traditional School, And she is studying elementary and special education. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then we have Wilson Lopreto. And Wilson is going to the University of Arizona. He went to Cordova, and he is studying accounting. Did I miss anybody? Is there anybody that might have come in afterwards? No? Okay, let's get ready for that photo, if we could, please. Well done. We can sit wherever, we can sit in the front here. If I can get the taller people in the back, please. And then come on up, everybody, come on up. So if you're standing immediately behind the chair, if you can stand directly behind the chair. And then we're gonna, come on and have a seat. We'll just kind of direct everybody here. C. There you go. And then I'm gonna put you in the back. You're back here, okay. And then here we go, and then everybody else behind. And we're gonna kind of scrunch and stand directly behind the chair and then go in between everybody else, right? So that we've got the tall people that are going in between the other people. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep moving over this way. Keep coming, come on over. You're gonna stand right here. There you go, there you go. And just squeeze in, we gotta get everybody in here, guys. Yeah. And then parents, again, come on up if you wanna get that picture. Please. Sorry. Okay. Let's see who can't see, can't see. There we go. Try to stand between everybody else. There we go. Okay. No, I'm gonna, right here. Come on over. There you go. Squeeze them together. There you go. Over. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And then hold up your certificates. That always looks nice. There you go.
All right, get ready. 1, 2. Another one. 1, 2.
Okay, parents, come on up. If you want to hold everybody, just hold for 1 second. Let's make sure all the parents get their pictures. Okay, I think we got it. Thank you, everybody.
Any comments? Any comments?
Just congratulations to all of the future scholarships, and I received a scholarship when I was young, and I just want to encourage you, keep going. You can be astronauts, scientists, presidents, maybe even an Alhambra board member. So I want to encourage you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of you. It's interesting to see where all of you are going. Some are staying in the neighborhood, some are going far away. Quite a diverse list of what you are studying. Back in the day when I went to college, there were not that many choices, so it's impressive that you all have found a niche that definitely fits your needs. Keep studying, keep working hard. Education will definitely get you to places you never dreamed about. Dr. Seuss said that very well. You never know where you're going to go, so keep studying. Congratulations.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate you all again as well. Your family members, your parents, your mentors, loved ones, teachers, they're probably all very proud of you, but you all should be proud of yourselves as well, just for taking this step and onto this journey. So good luck out there, and we love to see you come back to our community and do the things that we're all doing.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone. And like Manuel, I'm also a former AFF scholarship recipient, hailing from Granada East. And yeah, just huge congratulations. You know, this tool that you have is really going to enable you to be successful and take some of that stress of paying for college, make that easier for you. So definitely glad that we're able to provide that support as a district to every one of you. And as was mentioned many times, there's plenty of job openings here. So once you graduate, if you're looking for a place to work, we will have open seats for you here.
First of all, I would like to thank the parents and the guardians that are here for entrusting your child to the Alhambra Elementary School District. That's a really big decision, and the trust that you've enabled the district to have all the way through 8th grade is powerful. And to the recipients, thank you so much for coming back and being part of this amazing community. This is your home, and you will always be welcome back. And if we haven't emphasized it enough, we want you to come and work for Alhambra one day. Another round of applause for all of the recipients. And please don't forget to help us advertise this scholarship for anyone else when the application comes out next year. And with that, we'll take a 5-minute recess. Financial report. The financial report is available in your board packet. Moving to D, public comment. There is no public comment today. Moving to E, consent agenda. E1, approval of consent agenda items. I call for a motion that the governing board approve consent agenda items E2 through E13.
I move that we approve consent agenda items E2 through E13.
Thank you, Mr. Solorio. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you, Ms. De Ocampo. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. We're moving to F, public hearing. F1, public hearing on 2023-2024 expenditure budget. Pursuant to ARS 38-43.02, this public hearing is convened to allow the board to receive public comments prior to consideration and/or adoption of the 2023-2024 expenditure budget. Ms. Bilyeu is available to answer any questions prior to the board's consideration for adoption of the 2023-2024 expenditure budget. We currently do not have any public comment. We're moving to G, business services. G1, adoption of the 2023-2024 expenditure budget. I call for a motion that the governing board adopt the proposed 2023-2024 expenditure budget as presented.
I move that we accept the adopted administrative budget 2023-2024. Oh, it's the expenditure budget, sorry. I move that we adopt the proposed 2023-2024 expenditure budget.
Thank you, Ms. De Ocampo. Is there a second?
I second it.
Thank you, Mr. Navarez. Discussion?
I just want to say thanks to everybody who was part of putting this budget together. I know we had a lengthy discussion about it at one of our last board meetings. Scott, I see you here. I'll thank you again. Be sure you pass that on to your team. I know you went back and reworked some things, and I appreciate the dedication that goes into making sure that we have all the money in the right places to have the most impact and the most effective use of our funds to benefit our staff and our families and our students. So thank you very much for that hard work. And pass it on to your team.
Any other comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving to H1, Human Resources Superintendent's Performance Pay. I call for a motion that the governing board approve the superintendent's performance pay for the 2022-2023 school year.
I move that the governing board approve the superintendent's performance pay for the 2022-2023 school year.
Thank you, Mr. Navarez. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you, Mr. Lopeza. Discussion?
Just say that our superintendent has done an excellent job and has overachieved on everything that we've set before her, and we look forward to a great future.
Any other comment?
I would just say the same thing. We recently had an executive session where we went over the evaluation of Dr. Maez. Prior to that, we'd had a board retreat where she presented a lot of information that demonstrated what we knew, but now we had hard data to prove that she has, in fact, been a major force in a huge impact on how we do business in oh man, that was a slip, in the Alhambra Elementary School District. We are where we are today because of her insights and her great leadership, and knowing that when the time was to make changes and when the time was to just kind of let things go for a while. Because of that, we have a very cohesive family unit, and I look for bigger and better things to come. Thank you for all your commitments.
Comments? I also want to reiterate those sentiments. Thank you, Dr. Maez, for being our superintendent. We know that you could be superintendent anywhere in the world, and you chose Alhambra, and we are very fortunate to have you, and you have inspired your team and you have a great team behind you as well. But your leadership really shines, especially when you are making those tough decisions. And when it comes to superintendent and board relationship, you have really fostered that relationship, and you have made being board president a lot easier. Thank you. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving to I, comments and communications. I1, comments from governing board members.
I've had the good fortune of visiting summer school the past few weeks. Oh my goodness, what wonderful things are going on in there. The students, some of them are kind of trying to be shy, be coy and saying, oh, I don't need this. But on the other hand, they are there every day with smiles on their faces. So they are very happy to be there. And I don't think it's just for the breakfast that they're getting. I think they're enjoying all the other things that come along with summer school as well. I appreciate that Claire Perry allowed me to have 2 of my NAU practicum students be a part of summer school. It was a great experience for them, as well as for the students that they worked with. I hope we can do even bigger and better summer schools as we move forward. One of the things that recently, Dr. Maya shared a film with us about scientific research done into reading. And as I went through summer school and looked at the classes and what was being taught, it definitely reflected what was in the video that you had us watch, the movie. So I appreciated that connection as well. Hopefully some of you will get some time off this summer. I know as an administrator, this is your busiest time of year. I appreciate that you are taking this time to make sure our schools are ready and up and running in the fall, which is August, by the way. So thank you all. Enjoy the summer.
Hearing no other comments, we'll move to I2, governing board direction and/or agenda item requests. The request that I have is an update on the closure of the Alhambra Online Academy. Hearing no other request, going to I3, comments from superintendent and executive team.
Good evening, everyone. If we can begin this evening's comments from Mr. Ruiz.
Good evening, all. President Conchas, governing board members, Dr. Myers, and Alhambra community. I'm very excited to share with you all that I think, if I'm not mistaken, before the next time we all meet again as a board, in a board meeting, we will have put together our PLC Lead Summit. I've sent this to Dana because I know there are rules of sending an email to you all, but she'll get it to you directly after the meeting. But it is a nice little trifold brochure about our PLC Lead Summit. It was last board meeting, you may recall, that you all approved the budget for our Project Momentum funds. And with that, those resources have allowed us to put together what is going to be a knockout opportunity for our PLC leads throughout the district. In fact, we will have over 125 leads, teacher leads, who will attend this summit. And in the summit opportunity, there will be a number of different breakout sessions. We will have a keynote speaker. It's going to be hosted at the Desert Willow Conference Center. Anybody who's there, and you are all welcome per the appropriate rules, and Dana will help to facilitate that appropriately. You will see a tremendous production of professional learning opportunities that are going to bring together speakers and published authors in the work of professional learning communities, and how we're going to help our students, from our most struggling students to our gifted learners and everybody in between. So we're very excited to put on this wonderful event, and hope to see you there, and hope to see what will undoubtedly be a fantastic opportunity for our teacher learners.
Good evening, President Conchas, governing board members, Superintendent Dr. Maez. Thank you for your approval this evening of our MOU from the International Rescue Committee. With that partnership and with the hard work of Lynette Wagner, principal of Valencia, we are able to partner and provide our students with a 10-day enrichment program this summer in July. In addition to hands-on learning and high-intensity engagement, we're going to have representatives from the Girl Scouts, circus groups, petting zoos, those representatives will be like goats, soccer associations in the Science Center to really engage the students with experiences that they wouldn't have on a normal summer or a regular day-to-day basis. So thank you for the work everyone has put together. Transportation, lunch, and snacks will be provided, so it's going to be a great 10 days.
Good evening, President Conchas, governing board members, and Dr. Mayes and our Alhambra community. Once again, Human Resources and the Educational Services Department are partnering up and preparing for to make sure that all of our new educators are well prepared. They have the training, information, support, resources, everything they need. Breakout sessions for our new certified employee orientation coming up very soon. The first of 4 days will kick off on Wednesday, July 26th, and we're excited to welcome over 80 educators to our employee orientation in July. So we'll be excited to offer all the support they need to get a great kickoff to their first year in Alhambra.
Good evening, President Conchas, the Governing Board, and Dr. Mayes. I'm excited per your approval this evening. We are going to include Southwest Behavioral Health Services as a part of our student support in addition to Touchstone. So we are expanding the opportunities for our students to receive the counseling support they need beyond that of our CSW. So thank you.
President Conchas, members of the board, and Dr. Mayes, I'm bringing to you an update from something we don't typically think about, but it speaks to the strategic thinking of our operations leaders as they always work together to try to save an extra dollar so that we can spend it on our kids. So I bring you news from the transportation shop. We're excited to share that our garage has now a lead mechanic, Mr. Brian Amaral, and a mechanic, Mr. Patrick Castanon. While that might not seem super remarkable, our mechanic was charged with keeping 61 of our buses, well, all of our buses, but 61 buses in tip-top shape, which led us to outsourcing the rest of our fleet. With the addition of the mechanic, we are now able to bring that preventative maintenance back in-house, adding 36 trucks and vans and all of the stuff that goes along with that. This change allows us to eliminate that costly outsourced vendor and save the district money, keeping our workforce fluid and helping us focus on the important work of taking care of our kids.
Thank you all for those updates. I too had the pleasure of visiting our summer school and just appreciated the hard work of all of our teachers and our staff and particularly the leaders at each site that were ensuring that all was running smoothly so that the school leadership was able to focus on planning for the new school year. I've had the pleasure of having individual meetings with all of our school principals, reflecting on past school year, reviewing various data that we have available to reflect on areas of strength, but also areas that we need to really focus on and grow in, and so including student assessment data. And so we've had some very reflective conversations, and we're working hard to ensure that we have the most successful year ahead of us. I want to thank our team here. Everyone's working really hard. I know that I've spoken to a number of people who said it doesn't even feel like summer just because we're moving so quickly to prepare the best year. And I know even in speaking to some of our teachers that were having questions, the team, I didn't share this, but I appreciated that I received feedback that they can see the hard work of our leaders as they send questions, requests, emails, and the immediate responses. And so it just made me feel good to know that our teachers recognize that we're working hard to support them. I want to acknowledge and welcome Ms. Beverly Shandy, who's in our audience this evening, who's an aspiring administrator, currently a special education teacher at Granada East. And and we can all attest here that being a school that we love being a teacher, we continue to be teachers, and it's wonderful to have an even greater impact on children as administrators. So congratulations on your new journey. And I just want to again thank everyone. And I know with summer school concluding, I'm thankful to hear that a number of our leaders are headed out to vacation, and so I'm very grateful for that. Everyone deserves a may you all receive a well-deserved break. So, thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you for those updates. We're moving to J, meeting closing. J1, our next regular governing board meeting will be on July 27th, 2023. It'll be a long time. What am I going to do without y'all? Right? J2, adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Solorio. Is there a second?
A second.
Thank you, Mr. Lopeza. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.